Alright, so I'm Courtney.
Sierra.
Tell me about yourself.
19, 20 tomorrow. I'm going to be going to CMCC/UNR in the fall. What else should I tell you?
Some fun facts about
Played basketball my whole life.
Yeah.
I have a puppy. It's 5 months old.
I feel like these are all things I know about.
These are the funnest facts.
Okay, describe how you were raised, what aspects of the church played the strongest roles in how you were raised, your parents' beliefs, your beliefs, etc.
So basically, growing up Mormon was a lot like you had church about 3 times a week. You had church on Sunday for 3 hours. Then you had church Monday night, which was like an activity with like people your age, and that was like a couple hours. And then depending on like how old you were, you had church every single morning in high school before school. So that was kind of like how I was being raised in the church. My beliefs, probably the biggest aspect that my parents like pushed on me was marrying a nice man and getting married in the temple and having, 5+ kids and and not drinking and not doing drugs are like really big ones, not swearing. Those are like the church's biggest beliefs. They don't believe in homosexuality.
Were those belief systems ever challenged, like in school, and does your parents ever have to address that being challenged?
Definitely in school it was hard for me because I didn't like hang out with a lot of other Mormon kids, and I hung out with just like a lot of people I went to basketball with and stuff, and their parents weren't Mormon, and they, drank and they did drugs and they ditched school and swore and all that stuff. So there's definitely times when my parents had to like sit me down and be like, this is not, what we raised you to be like, this is not what the church wants you to do, and blah blah blah.
Does your religion continue to influence your daily life?
In some ways. I'm not like technically Mormon anymore, but I consider myself like Christian. Like I believe in like the principles of it, but I just don't like believe in the rules. So I still like try to be a good person, do good things. Just I don't think it's a big deal if I have a drink or that
or
kind of
10.
stuff. Yeah, exactly.
If you have children, would you raise them in the church?
I think that I would raise them in some sort of religion. I don't know if it's necessarily Mormon, but I think that I would want them to go because it kind of was like a really good foundation for me. Because even though like I don't believe in it now really, or I don't believe in the rules, it kept me like in line. It kept me like out of trouble, and there's good values that you learn from it. So yeah, probably.
What stereotypes have you experienced in your religion?
Some of the biggest ones. Does your dad have 5 wives? I get that one a lot. Do you have 10 siblings or more? Are you going to get married when you're 19? Those are definitely the biggest ones that I always hear. How long have you been dating your fiance? 2 months? Definitely big stereotypes.
What are you most proud of regarding your religion? Or is there anything you took from being raised in the church that you wish to share with others?
I think that the religion itself didn't really I wouldn't give any of the rules. I don't think any of the rules that need to be followed, but it definitely gave the biggest thing about being Mormon is the biggest key that they have is family, and so that's something that I would take from it and want other people to take from it is that family is